What is up, everybody? It's e.bjjcomicnut coming at you with some more bullshit. Oh my god. Some more bombs dropped. Unfortunately, those bombs dropped were not from KJ's lawyers, but from individuals on Twitter. Did they destroy KJ's case with just 2 photos? Right after the intro, we'll find out. Today I was driving my truck, minding my own business down the road, and then I came to a light. What do you do at a light? You pull out your phone and you start doing the Twitter thing, which is highly illegal, but a majority of us do it, so don't judge me. As I'm doing the Twitter scroll, I get a DM from somebody that's near and dear to me. And they said, hey, have you seen this post from I'm freaking, I never get the name right, but gosh, you are the bomb. Always dropping the right thing at the right time. Oh my goodness. I had to pull over, look at this a little bit more, and was like, holy shit, this just opened up the case for Tati. It dropped bombs for Tati's side, and it just fizzled away the case that KJ was trying to put forth. I mean, it just kind of just demolished the whole motion over jurisdiction. I was like, what the hell? How do you not do this research before you put in a fucking motion that was written by crayons? My daughter could have did a better job with the motion. KJ, my daughter charges $80 an hour, and she's a professional at defamation for YouTube creators. I've been utilizing her for about 9 years now. She's great. Call me when you need her, and she'll do a better job than your lawyer. Anyway, all jokes aside, so I decided to start driving down the road. And as I was driving down the road, I started to get elated with excitement because this is big news. And I go to Twitter and I put a Twitter video out and say, hey guys, this is another bomb that was dropped. Anyway, if you really want to see what the hell I said on Twitter, go to Twitter and you can see for yourself what the hell I said on there. So without further ado, I'm not going to freaking just prolong this whole thing. I'm going to show you what was dropped. This was beautiful. So here, the top, number 30, line 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, it says, third, Miss Westbrook herself. So this is actually from the motion that was set forth by KJ and her lawyer, by her defense lawyer. Third, Miss Westbrook herself left a long and public trail of evidence in the form of social media posts from 2019 and early 2020. These established in Miss Westbrook's own words that Los Angeles, not Washington, was her home at the time. All emphasis added. And then it says late 2019 and early 2020, except Tati posted picture from February 2019. So it shows this is Tati's apartment in, I think it's Seattle. I'm not sure, but I do know it's Washington. Says, Glam Life Guru, there's no place like home. So I was right, Seattle. I'm back and I'm here to stay. And this was December 15th of 2019. The next picture says, I woke up like this, February 18th, 2019. If you look on her Twitter feed, you'll see that she was out doing a tour, she was out, she wasn't in state, she was in Los Angeles, she was doing work. There was actually work to be done. Imagine that, somebody who actually physically has to leave their home to fucking work nowadays. Oh my goodness, that's fucking unheard of. The saying, there's no place like home, leads you to believe that she was out for a while, came back, there's no place like home because now you're back, you can snuggle in your own bed with your little puppies and your husband or your wife or whatever it is you have, drink the coffee out of your favorite coffee mug, put your feet up on your table because you're not at somebody else's house. This is fucking crazy. Shows that the jurisdiction argument is straight bullshit. I also went and I seen a picture of her more recently, okay, a picture that was probably a few weeks old that shows, I don't know if you notice, you see over here, you'll see the actual window right here. See this window right here? Beautiful apartment, I gotta say. I'm jealous, man. It's a badass apartment. So this picture was taken a few weeks ago. So you can see basically it's the same building in the background, showing that that apartment is the same one as this apartment. So you can't say it wasn't the same. And then here, for anyone finding it hard to sleep, one of my favorite songs to comfort is Rule Music, Hang On Little Liar. And there's a video of her, again, there's the little window in her apartment, sitting in front of her apartment, looking sexy as hell as she always does.
hello-ness.
That anxious night in Seattle I spoke of in today's video, when I started paying attention to my feelings about this now global pandemic, turned into a morning with the most gorgeous rainbow I've ever seen in my life. It happened again today. This too shall pass. She's talking about KJ. This shit show will pass. Over here, it's 1/26/20. So this is a picture in January of this year. Okay, right over here. That just completely, utterly annihilates KJ's shitty's lawyer's argument. Oh my God, that was a lot of shit. One of the other things that was pointed out by a badass lawyer, Emily D. Baker, she's fucking badass. I do like her style. I like her videos. And I sit there just staring at her, just like, not because I like her, but I love her content. I love the way she speaks. I love the way she's so direct. Man, she just be dropping them bombs. Like, toma, cabrón. Otro. Quiere otro. Bam, ahí está. Yo, she be knocking that shit out the park. This is also from the motion as well. I couldn't find it anywhere in the PDF format. To be honest with you, I was just too fucking lazy to find it anywhere else. So I just clipped it off of her video because that's what lazy people do. All credit goes to her for this highlighting stuff and, all the pretty stuff here. So again, here it says, I did not conduct any research in Washington state or rely on any Washington residents as sources in relation to publications on which the lawsuit is based. I accessed all the materials for these stories, which were in public records in different states, not Washington, from Minnesota, using the internet. I did not in any way target these publications at Washington state. My publications are aimed at general national and international audiences on the internet. Fucking international. Come on, man. My understanding was that Tati and James Brooks resided in Los Angeles. Your understanding was fucking absolutely, utterly wrong. California, at least until Miss Westbrook publicly announced that she had moved to Seattle in 2019. You know what? She doesn't have to tell you. She doesn't have to tell anybody if she fucking decides to move. That's up to you. Even after, however, Miss Brooke posted videos to YouTube that indicated that she had not moved to Seattle even by March 2020. Whose fault is that for not doing their due diligence? Whose fault is that for not doing the investigative reporter job that you say you are? So here we see that she says that she just didn't do it, that she did it over the internet. It doesn't matter. The access to the data was in Washington state. Therefore, there is a action that was done in the state. So as I understand it, that does give jurisdiction to the judge, to the courts over the defendant. As per usual, we have this beautiful video that contradicts everything that Katie says, because for some reason WACB doesn't understand that absolutely everything she says is recorded by someone on the internet, because she's always fucking contradicting herself like a crazy mad woman. She'll say one thing one day and the next day she'll reverse it and say she didn't fucking say it. You're the crazy one, even though you have it on tape. Or who tapes things anymore? Who fucking does that? Who tapes it? If you're taping shit, come back to, 2020. People recording that everywhere, all over the internet. They've got it. But remember, you're the fucking crazy one, not her. So here's that video where she actually says what she says.
Then, in 2003, we see Tati's first issue come up in the state of Washington with a small sort of tax warrant where she doesn't pay her taxes and she has a judgment that's assigned to her in the state of Washington. Then in 2005, James shows back up on the world and he...
So as per WOACB fashion, she contradicts herself. This is something that we always see. We will always see from her. It's a pattern of behavior that she'll just never get over. It's beyond me. So these are two things that I feel that are just going to blow the case wide open as far as this motion. I'm not saying the rest of the actual case. This particular motion is going to get thrown the fuck out of the window for various reasons. This being two of them. The other one is the judge is going to be like, what the fuck is this? This is so poorly written. I'm so damn confused. A judge doesn't want to have to decipher what the fuck you're trying to say or what you're trying to write to him. That's not his job. His job is to read something that is given to him that is written in an articulate fashion. And that was not. I keep repeating it in my videos because it befuddles me. Oh my God, it just drives me crazy that somebody who's supposed to be so educated, somebody who has done this a bunch of times, fucks up so bad. And just for shits and giggles, we're going to add a little bit more spice.
It's happening. It's happening. There's so much.
The video by showing a passage in the motion that was funny as fuck to me because it had nothing to do with anything. It's pretty much fuck all on that situation. So it was like a murder mystery without the murder and without the mystery. There's no way I'm going to read the whole paragraph. But what is funny is I actually didn't take this off of somebody else's video. I found this on my own. I'm going to read a little bit higher than I actually highlighted. So Miss Westbrook deliberately reignited the controversy when she returned to YouTube in June of 2020 to falsely blame two of her other rivals. The prominent social media personalities Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson for coercing her into making the earlier defamatory accusations against Charles. How dare you? How dare you? She alleged that Star and Dawson engaged in this coercion as part of their far-flung and murderous conspiracy to clear the way for them to promote beauty and health supplements that would compete with the Miss Westbrooks in the second video, which Miss Westbrook states was approved by her legal team. She alleges that Star and Dawson are responsible for inflicting the severe personal and business injuries she suffered since May of 2019 and warns of coming litigation against them. And this, my friends, was the reason as to why coronavirus was started. It was brought upon us like a plague due to the murderous conspiracy made against Star and Dawson. What bullshit, man. This is crazy. I could read this the whole way through, and I think it would be fucking hilarious, because that's what this shit is. Hilarious, man. I've dealt with lawyers for quite a long time, especially with my nonprofit organization that always runs into little hiccups here and there with government officials and, just third world countries. That's just the way fucking shit goes down here. I have never, ever in my life, ever seen some shit like this. And just for some more shits and giggles and making this video just a little bit more fun, I'm going to post up a little video of our friend Uncivil Law. This clip is fucking hilarious to me.
What the lawyer wrote was, this court may not exercise personal jurisdiction over the plaintiffs. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me.
You got to excuse the little butt crack there because, what the hell? Why not? This is two things. This is awesome and cringe at the same time. I love it though. I love it. You see in the back the unused weight bench that hasn't been used in a while.
No. The word you want here is defendants.
How can you
defendants?
How can you fuck up something that simple? How can you fuck that up? Me, I would be the plaintiff. The other individual, the defendant, because I am suing them. For your lawyer to not understand the simplest of concepts between defendant and plaintiff is fucking scary. I feel as if this lawyer received his license from a Cracker Jack box, because there is no way any reputable lawyer would let this shit go. And the last video that I want to share and show is KJ being a gangster. I mean, she's so gangster, man. That Corleone got nothing on her, man. That little Chapo, he's scared of her, Holmes.
I
haven't had to stop talking about literally any celebrities.
Bitch, I told
Ever.
you. Ever.
Period.
Ain't gonna happen.
Not one.
I'll stab you in the neck.
Even with cease and desist
Even
letters,
cease and
Tati.
desist. I'm never
Tati
gonna get
Westbrook leads the pack with 3 cease and desist letters to Katie Paulson and Without a Crystal Ball. To that I say, thanks Tati, I'm still running my channel and writing content.
That was a proverbial mic drop. What the hell, guys? She wasn't going to get sued, and she wasn't scared. Now she's getting slapped in the face with a lawsuit. On top of that, she's getting defended by a shitty lawyer. So, guys, if there's a lesson here to be learned, make sure that if you ever get sued, to actually do some research and check if your lawyer is a real lawyer. Make sure that they've actually won some cases and look at what kind of cases those were. Because if there were some crackerjack box cases, I wouldn't want that person. I want to make sure that somebody is going to represent me that's been through certain situations that I'm going through. I don't want something that's so disassociated from the current event of whatever it is I'm going through. So there's a lot of things you look for when you actually go to a lawyer. You just don't go to Google and look for the top one on the list because he's the one that's paying the most and he might be the shittiest because he's looking for the clients. Something to think about. A little bit of food for fucking thought. Anyway, guys, I do want to appreciate everybody for coming by and tolerating the bullshit that's my videos, hanging out at the channel with me for a little while, and do me a huge favor, though, before you go anywhere. Hit that like button. Nah, don't hit that like button. Smash that like button. Hit the subscription button. Once you hit that subscription button, go down a little bit lower, drop a comment, and tell me how we're doing. Tell me what you think about the video, what you would change. Be nice to me. I do have feelings. Actually, that's not fucking true. I don't have feelings. You can be as raw as you want to be. I'm not going to fucking cry. I'm not going to dox you. I'm not going to hunt you down. I'm not going to fucking stalk you, but I will take into consideration what you have to say, and those little details will help this channel grow and become something that is more enjoyable for you, the viewer. And with that being said, guys, I want to make sure that I also give shout outs to the individuals who are supporting this channel, and they are our YouTube members: Tina Colry, supporter; Oh Mama Is At It Again, supporter; Crazy Red, MVP; Butterfly Kisses, supporter; Lessa, supporter; Craft Happy Tammy, supporter; Mariana Trench, supporter; Sammy Joe, supporter; Claire S. Bear, supporter; Dark Whisper, MVP; Mama Wolf, supporter; Dottie Morgan, supporter; and to all of our Patreon members: Crazy Red, supporter; Lori Carter, MVP; Sherry Martin, supporter; and Dark Whisper, Silver Fox family. Again, guys, much appreciated. Hope you come around, hang around on the next video. Peace.